If you've been homeschooling for a long time and you're graduating your youngest child, it is such a bittersweet experience. So one of the peak moments in my life is when we had a high school graduation for my son, and we had it in our home, and he invited his tutors and his mentors and his family and his friends, and we had, he picked out his school colors, and we had a cake and we had balloons, and he was the MC of the event, and it was a love fest. It was an appreciation fest, and each one of his teachers and mentors, because when you homeschool, it is so rich. You have so many people in their lives that are guiding them and helping them with their education, and each one of his mentors got up and talked about him and what they saw for him, and the whole group as a whole gave them their wishes for him in the future. So that was a beautiful, beautiful moment. It was a peak moment. But what do you do when you're done homeschooling and you've put so much of your heart into this and it's become so much of who you are? For me, I had kind of a hard time in the beginning. I was sitting out on my deck and I wasn't homeschooling anymore, and I was a little sad, and I realized that for me, homeschooling was a creative outlet for me, and I really missed it. And sometimes you identify with what it is that you're doing. So if I'm not a homeschooler, who am I? Now, this is like any empty nester, right? For empty nesting parents. If your child moves on and you're, an empty nester parent, who are you? So that's an opportunity, isn't it? You get to kind of think about, who do you want to be now? What's the next step in your life journey? And, I'm sending you lots of love if you're in that position, because I've been there and I know that it's emotional, but it's also a beautiful place to be in. And go ahead and take that time for yourself. Do some deep thinking. You get to be selfish now. You've been giving so much. Because think about it, if you have decided to homeschool, you have added another big piece to your already busy pie. It's become a major part of your life. So be gentle with yourself and loving and appreciate. And hopefully your homeschooling all along the way has been kind of a gratitude fest, an appreciation fest, a love journey. And now you just get to think about what it is that you want next in your life. And you get to see your children leave the nest. And they're never gone forever. You've done your job, and this is just the next phase in life.